Hi YouTubers, thank you so much for watching this channel. My name is Kevin, you're watching The Royal We. And this afternoon, I just want to give you some words about the importance of learning to say no, or rediscovering how to say no. This is specifically important with your relationship with a narcissist. If you have to have ongoing encounters, or if you have to see them, even though you're going no contact. Learning to say no is going to be an important part of that ongoing relationship. And learning to say no is going to just help you anyways in life. This is something that I personally struggle with. And so this is important for me. And so as I talk to you, I want to let you know that I'm also talking to myself. I'm reminding myself here. As a codependent individual, saying no doesn't come easy because there's so many things that come into play. When I think about saying no, there's, how do I look to the person? There's wanting to be liked. There's not wanting to offend the other person. So there's multiple facets, if you will, to saying no. It actually gets quite complex to a codependent. It's not as simple as just saying no. So one of the things that discovering, and I want to encourage you, is the first things first. You have to learn to say no to yourself. You have to say no to yourself. This is one of the biggest issues. And, the reality is, we all want what we want. And a lot of times we want what we can't have. Those two things right there are a bad recipe. Wanting what we want and wanting what we can't have, right? This creates in us a drive to put ourselves in situations that may not be healthy for us. It creates this atmosphere where we're going after stuff and we're putting ourselves through things that we should not be putting ourselves through because we want what we want and we want what we can't have, and we're taking on stress and abuse, and we're not able to tell ourselves no. We're not able to tell ourselves it's not good, it's not a situation, it's not a healthy situation. No. This is why we have a difficult time going no contact. If you're having a difficult time going no contact with the narcissist, if you're finding that you are continuing to go to their Facebook page, to scope them out, check them out, see what they're saying, if you can't help but text them, if you continue to try to reach out to them and you think to yourself, if only I can have this conversation, or maybe this time it'll be different and they'll hear me out, you're struggling to tell yourself no. You already know the answer. You know that, listen, they're narcissists because that's who they are. They're only interested in how they feel about themselves. And so you know this, but you're having a hard time telling yourself no. You're battling with your own wants, right? This can spill into other areas of life as well. Maybe going out and meeting the wrong people, getting into drinking, drugs, whatever. You have a difficult time saying no. I completely understand. This is a difficult thing to do. So one of the things that is important in this recovery process when you're going no contact is to learn how to tell yourself no. This is going to be the first step in building that strength to say no. It all comes down to first telling yourself no. When you think to yourself, I want to see what my narcissist is doing or what he's been up to, you have to stop. Say no. No. It's very difficult, but you have to be able to tell yourself no. Okay? This is super important, learning how to tell yourself no. Okay? Because if it's impossible for you to get to a place where you're telling the narcissist no if you can't even tell yourself no. Are you following me? So learn how to tell yourself no first, step by step, day by day. When you want things that you want and you want things that you can't have, step aside from yourself, get to the third person if you have to, pray about it, whatever you have to do, be willing to tell yourself no. I know it's hard. Okay? Now, the next step in that is then being able to tell the narcissist no. Going no contact. Narcissists throughout the relationship have manipulated you to the point where they've become the planners, the organizers. Narcissists like to be the center of what everybody does. They're the controlling ones. They're the ones that throw the parties. They're the ones that throw the get-togethers. They throw out all the invitations. They constantly want people to surround them. But you know that it's not a good environment to be in. Because what narcissists do is yeah, they want everybody to surround them. They want to throw out invitations, and they say, look at me, I'm doing a good job because I'm throwing out invitations. However, once you arrive at the place, then it's a free-for-all with how they treat people. Their narcissism comes out, and they mistreat people. They call people names, and they call you names, and they really take advantage of the fact that you are there for them. You've accepted their invitation. So one of the things that you need to learn how to do is say no to their invitation. Say no. When they invite you out, if you're going no contact, if they invite you to do something, or they almost make it seem like you have to be a part of something, learn to say no. No, thank you. Right? Now, you can't do this unless you're going no contact, because remember, the first step is to say no to yourself. Going no contact is saying no to yourself, because it goes against what you want to do. You don't want to go no contact, right? So say no to yourself by going no contact. And then the next step is when they start to ask you to do stuff, start saying no thank you. Just no thank you. Don't get into arguments. Just say no thank you. I'm busy, right? This is going to develop in you the ability to say no. Even if you don't know why you're doing it right away. You know what I mean? You may think, well, I don't really have anything going on. They've invited me, or they've made me feel like I have to do this. I don't really have anything going on, but it doesn't matter. Say no thank you anyways. Just get in the practice of saying no thank you, right? It's going to be good for you in the long run to help you develop the ability to say no. All right? That's all I've got to share with this, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.